Hello everybody, welcome back to Mrs. Longcroft's quiz time. This week's quiz is on tornadoes. Good luck! Question number 1. What is a tornado? That's question number 1. What is a tornado? Your time starts now. Question number 2. In what country will you find Tornado Alley? That's question number 2. In what country will you find Tornado Alley?
Time's up.
Hi guys, well done for staying tuned for this long. Don't give up now, keep going to the end and we'll go over the answers if you don't know them. Good luck for the rest of the quiz. Question number 3. How is a tornado measured? Is it A, with a Richter scale, or B, a Fujita scale?
Time's up.
Question number 4. Why do tornadoes form? That's number 4. Why do tornadoes form? Moving on to our final question. That's question number 5. On average, how long will a tornado last once it's formed? Is it A, 10 minutes, or B, 30 minutes? On average, how long will a tornado last once it's formed? Is it A, 10 minutes, or B, 30 minutes? Hi guys, that is the end of today's quiz. Please don't worry if you didn't know any of the answers. As I always do, I'll go through the answers now for you and you'll be able to learn a little bit of something then. So let's go on to question number 1. I asked you, what is a tornado? So the scientific response to that is a tornado is a very rapidly rotating column of air which touches from the earth to the clouds up above. If you've included anything in your answer that includes fast spinning air or a column of air that touches from the sky to the ground, then give yourself a point. Well done to you if you got that correct. Moving on to question number 2. I asked you, what country would you find Tornado Alley? The answer is America. So in America, there is a strip that runs between a few states that is really prone to having a lot of tornadoes. So this particular strip where Tornado Alley is happening it runs through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas and Nebraska. So this is where we find a lot of tornadoes happening in America. So number 2's answer was America. Number 3, how is a tornado measured? The answer to that question was answer number B, which was on the Fujita scale. So the Richter scale is, of course, how you measure earthquakes. So Fujita scale, and it gives a rating when it measures wind speeds, and it gives a rating between 1 and 5. 1 being the least strong and 5 being the more powerful form of tornadoes. So the answer for question number 3 was B, Fujita scale. Question number 4. Why do tornadoes form? So what I meant by that is what has to take place in the environment for a tornado to be able to form. So tornadoes form from thunderstorms. Obviously, it's more extreme weather than what we get over here. But if you go to places like America, they get quite extreme weather, and it's when cold air and warm, humid air collide. And then what happens is the hot air kind of scoops up through the cold air, and they travel so quickly it creates an updraft, and depending on the wind speeds, that can then start to rotate and start forming our tornado. A tornado actually starts forming kind of horizontally first, but as the speeds pick up and the wind speeds change, that updraft from the hot air lifts the top, and you end up getting that kind of column look that you get from the sky to the ground. So that is how or why tornadoes form. So mainly it's when cold air and hot air collide together to create a tornado. So well done if you got anything close to what I've just explained there. Question number 5, moving on to our final question. I asked you, on average, how long will a tornado last once it's formed? This one got me quite surprised, actually. Averagely, they only last for about 10 minutes. That's on average. They have been known to last longer. I think the longest ever recorded tornado lasted 3.5 hours, and it travelled 218 miles. So although most commonly, on average, they last for about 10 minutes or under, there has been some that have lasted up to 3.5 hours. And you can imagine the amount of devastation that 3.5 hours worth of tornado can cause. So that is the end of my quiz today. Stay tuned for one more final fact. Hi guys, just to leave you with one more fact before I leave you. We do have tornadoes in the UK, but they are normally measured on the scale between 0 and 1, so they have very little impact. I think it's something like 30 to 40 a year, but we don't really see them, and they don't really have any impact, and they last a very short amount of time. There has only ever been one level 5 twister ever recorded in the UK, and that was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So for the moment, guys, I think we're safe, so please do not worry about tornadoes hitting us anytime soon. Take care and stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye!